we don't want to just be a one-trick pony with an EVM ecosystem for XRP and Bitcoin.
Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. And well, the opener was Hugo Filion, the CEO of Flare Networks. And on that interview with Bearable Bull just a few hours ago, I'm telling you, whoa, let's hear why Hugo is insanely bullish on Flare and the digital asset XRP. Have a listen.
If XRP Fi on Flare succeeds, we're talking about locking up hundreds of millions, even billions of XRP one day. How does this impact the Flare and broader XRP economy as a whole?
So I think I'll start with XRP. I think it's honestly, and it's not financial advice, but if you're using billions, tens of billions of XRP, if tens of billions of units of XRP are getting used on a daily basis, create a yield, are a genuine financial instrument beyond being a digital asset, as in an instrument that it has become financialized and is financially useful beyond the existing use cases.
Yes.
Tell me how that's not insanely bullish for XRP. I think it is. I'd say that if you had a large amount of XRP being used and you had a genuine market for it, it would be vastly different quality of asset. And that's why we're building what we're building, right? So for me, you ask me how that affects XRP, I think it's insanely bullish. For Flare, if Flare's the platform that's offering that, it can only be good. I think I see a lot of the community going, oh, why isn't price going up? Why isn't this doing that? Why isn't this doing that? And I kind of often think about a response I'd like to make, but never do, because I just sort of don't want to get into it. But
be careful, Hugo. Be careful.
what I'd offer up is did Uber focus on their bottom line before they took over the market? And the answer is absolutely not. No, they focused on taking over markets. We have 88 million units of FXRP. That is entirely retail at this point, no institutions. We've done that from a standing start in September, and I think it's just the beginning.
Yes, it's a shame that the Clarity Act is postponed due to Brian Armstrong of Coinbase stepping away from the support, even before trying to mark up the document. I don't think one company should call the shots for everyone. I know there's lots of opinions out there, but this does not stop innovation. And speaking of innovation, when builders tell you that they're going to make you rich, very rich, well, I get a BitConnect vibe. If you haven't been in the space that long and don't know what BitConnect was, just do a little research. This is when doing your own research strongly applies. One of the most serious builders, qualified builders, that would be Centaura. And this is a company that Ripple invested in, and they are also assisting liquidity for RLUSD. It's a powerful engine also inside the Flare Networks ecosystem with the liquid staking Firelight. They have a webinar coming up, and they're going to talk about how stocks become usable DeFi collateral, what unlocks borrowing against equities, and the key signals in 2026. It's free to register, and it's going to be on February 4th. Yes, I really highly recommend staying on top of this company. Many of you have seen the announcements coming from XRP Australia. It's just amazing. And no, they are not done yet. But the latest leak, let me show you. Flare Networks left a "see you there" in my Twitter feed just about an hour ago. So Flare Networks at XRP Australia in Sydney. I can't wait. Gemini was also announced as a sponsor. You know, this is something you need to keep an eye on. They are working behind the scenes with the digital asset XRP in multiple ways. Yes, keep an eye out. I'm going to be talking a lot about them because I think they're going to drive a serious amount of utility. A new predictions market on the XRP EVM sidechain. This is where you can bet on the future. Yes, there's no token, daily markets, real yield, and they've done it in the most innovative way. Take a look. AXIOM introduces a new model for prediction markets by linking market integrity directly to the economic weight. So users will stake value in AXIOM Prime to earn yield from the market activity. And that same stake determines who can create markets, propose outcomes, challenge proposals, and vote on resolutions. This is so amazing. Good governance decisions generate rewards. Dishonest or incorrect decisions result in penalties. This creates a self-sustaining feedback loop where the capital that earns yield is also the capital that protects truth. You're looking at the top 100 by market cap, and I can't say there's a lot going on except a lot of sideways action. Bitcoin is currently trading at the time of this recording at $95,001. So we have a market that is just very stagnant at the moment. It needs a catalyst, and it needs new, fresh participants. I've got a catalyst for you to come to Japan, and that is yakitori. Whether it's a standing quick bite to eat from the street or a sit-down restaurant, yakitori, which is grilled bird, literally translated, can be found in Tokyo. Well, more than 7,000 locations. It has a culture all of its own in Japan, and it comes in the widest variety of ingredients. Yeah, just like ramen. Almost every market, convenience store, or festival, yakitori is present. And it's simple, but the number of ingredients that reach beyond chicken make it very delicious with its fundamental grill that uses Japanese charcoal made from oak. Less smoke, no oils, just enhanced flavor. And if you are vegetarian, it's okay. You can easily go with the grilled skewers of only vegetables. All right, everybody. Until next time, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.